Listen, I know it's been a few days, but there is something different in the background. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's driving me crazy. I've just realised it. I'm not going to change it though, because I want to know if any subscriber can know what it is. Just guess what it is, fire it down below, and if you get it right, I'll pin your comment, okay? Just hit them with the intro, please. That was the intro, shut up.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious!
Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992, and today we're back for another brand new video. Today's video is going to be a video. That's right, a video. So come in, take a seat, have your refreshments ready for the sponsor breaks. It's been a couple of days. I've seen your tweets. Some nice, some not so nice, but I've seen them. I just want to give a wee special mention to Jack Newman, who tweeted me today. This is how my subscribers treat me, okay? Oh, by the way, before I get into it, congratulations to him and his wife, who's getting married very, very soon. So good luck with that. Thanks for the invite. Hey, Jack. Favourite YouTuber, never mind that. Whatever. It's fine. Didn't even want to get invited anyway. Anyway, Jack Newman says, "Oi, lazy bollocks," which instantly grabbed my attention. Nae upload for days, and nae drinking soft drinks. Well, men like Grant have beers, doesn't count, even if it was filmed, because I made a video on someone else's channel when I haven't uploaded on my own. That is the reference. He continues though, "Put your ego aside and get a Rangers video uploaded. Work, schmuck, charity, schmarity. You're ours now, and we get priority. All 16k of us." I've got to be honest with you. Didn't really expect it, but yeah, we're here. Alright, Jack? So I'm making a video, okay? Let's find some clickbaity, shall we? So you know what, without any further ado, let's jump into the first clickbaity story of today, and that's going to be the two players that has left the football club. One has definitely left on loan, and the other one should be announced very, very shortly. So let's talk about the loan. It's going to be Ryan Hardie. Unfortunate for most of the fans on the channel, my last video I made where I talked about should we play Ryan Hardie because it looks like we're bringing in Umar Sadiq. And to be honest with you, I loved the discussion in that comments. Everyone got involved. You talked some good points about Ryan Hardie. Some people brought up good points about Umar Sadiq. It was fun and class to read the comments. Unfortunately for us though, they has been loaned back to Livingston, which looked like it was on the card for a very, very long time. Now we obviously reported that, and if you could probably tell by my body language, the tone, I'm disappointed. I really am. Like, bringing in, developing other people's talent, I just didn't get it. Just give the Greyhound a chance, man. He scored goals wherever he's been. He knows the league, he knows the clubs, he knows what needs to be done. He doesn't need time to adjust, he's ready to go. But to take it away from my opinion and look at the overall picture, this will be his first time that he's been loaned to a Premiership club. So maybe Rangers are given the loan to see what the kids really go at this level. Because he has scored goals wherever he's been, but it's mostly been Championship and obviously lower. So in a way, if you could take your step back and just admire the entire pie. What am I saying? Fuck. I can understand why Rangers Football Club has done it. They're giving him a chance in the top flight to see what he can do. And let's hope he bangs fucking barrel loads in and we pull him back in January and he plays for the famous. Because I think he deserves it. He's a massive, massive fan. And I know a lot of people's kind of splitting this from like pure players like Andy Halliday playing, and you know what I mean, we're just playing him because he loves the badge and everything like that. I think Ryan Hardie is an actual talented football player, and I think he could be a benefit to the club. But enough in my opinion, shall we? It is all about yours. So how do you feel about the very first player leaving the football club to a loan to Livingston? That's Ryan Hardie. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree? Do you prefer him to be sold? Do you wish he was in around the squad? Or would you even start him ahead of Alfredo Morelos? So that's going to be the Ryan Hardie conversation. Hopefully you did get involved in that. Let's move on to the second part of story number 1.5. That is going to be Eduardo Herrera returning back to Mexico. Now, Herrera is a weird case. Before we get into it though, too sweet. There ya. Herrera's a weird case. We all remember that sexy goal he scored against Partick Thistle when he came on. And that's about it. You know what I mean? I didn't think he had a fair shot. I didn't think we played to his strengths. And when he did come on, he got 12 seconds each time he came on. So you might see in the papers and everything, they'll try and twist it, say Rangers flop. This only scored 2 goals out of 24 appearances. But how many minutes did he play? Jesus H. Christ, it's frightening. The fact that he even scored some goals is a surprise to me, with the amount of minutes to be given just at the end of games where it didn't matter. We didn't even pass to him. It was just silliness. We obviously took a massive loss on the fee that we paid for him, so that's great. Just doing what we normally do, buying players, wasting players, selling them at a loss. And I'm really sick of that type of thing. But looking at Herrera as a football player now, under the style that Stevie G's clearly wanting to play, we've all seen the sort of interviews from Spain. We've seen all the footage from Rangers TV. He wants a team to press, attack, tackle hard and fight for everything. I just don't think that's Herrera's game. Obviously, he's not a very mobile striker. He's a bit of a target man who even struggled technically at that, you could argue. So it does make sense to me that way, and I completely understand that we're getting him off the wage bill. That's probably the most benefit thing. But I'm just slightly disappointed that that's another player that we've bought in that we maybe just never floated through. We just wasted our money. Was he ever going to work at Ibrox? I don't think so. But you know what? The guy never threw a strop. Didn't he do that? He just kept his head up. He continued to train. He worked hard. And he was a constant professional. So from me, Eddie, good luck, Herrera. Hopefully you go back to Mexico. Hopefully they play to your strengths. And hopefully you have a very, very good end to your career, mate. And I just want us all to just take a little minute, right? One last time. This is it. The big, sexy, final goodbye. The too sweet. Too sweet, buddy. And good luck. Remember that time you tweeted me? That was, just throw that up there and they'll like that. Rangers calendars just went down by 69%. That's disappointing. So let's jump over to story number 2, and this one's going to be mega short. It's actually just going to be filling in from a previous story on the last recap where we talked about the European game. Obviously I've got more information now in terms of the prices. It is definitely going to be Ibrox in the very first game. There were some rumours and news because the Macedonian teams were sort of all linked away from home, and there was a bit of a mess, but don't worry, it is going to be Ibrox at that date. So if you took it off or anything like that, you've made plans, it's still going to go ahead. The ticket prices are obviously going to be £15 for adults, £10 for concessions, and obviously £5 for juniors as well. Now, yeah, if you want to buy your tickets and you're a season ticket holder, you will have till Monday to be able to purchase your ticket for the European game. If you don't have a season ticket, you will be able to buy your ticket from Tuesday the 2nd of July. Jesus, that was informative. I actually feel like I've actually done one good thing with my channel. I like it. Kick off 7:45. Me and Div will be there. Hopefully it's a good game, unlike last time. So I know it's been 3 days since my last video, and I know everyone's thirsty, so let's just skip to it, shall we? 3, 2, 1, sponsor break! So we've reached that part of the show. It is now time for Rangers rumours, and boy do we have a good one for us. Danny Ings has obviously announced that he wants to leave Liverpool for first team football. He's definitely not going to get that at Liverpool. The man, it's on 60 grand a week. Come on, we've been here before, haven't we? Haven't we though? Haven't we? Rooney, Torres, RVP, Alan Smith. It's just been going on since I was wee. But because he's a Liverpool player, we have Steven Gerrard in charge. It's always going to be linked. And let's look at Danny Ings, okay? Just really quickly to humour this. He's on 60 grand a week. He's a very, very talented football player. He had a very, very high future, got a serious injury again, and that sort of knocked his place in the team. And he's never been able to step back up. Now he's looking for first team football. Obviously, we'd get that here, let's be honest. He'd be a step up from everything that we currently have. But nothing's impossible. That's all I'm going to say about it. Do I think it's going to happen? Obviously not. I'm going to give this one a 0 out of 10. But what I've done is I fired up a Twitter poll. I'm going to read that one out very, very quickly. Now, it got 572 votes in the hour that it was up during the Argentina game, so thank you very much for that. I says, I can't believe I'm tweeting this. Do you think Danny Ings will be joining Rangers this summer? 70% votes no. Thank you. And obviously 30% votes yes. There was a lot of comments suggesting that it's never going to happen, but they would love it to happen. And that's like me. I'd love it to come up here. But no, that's just the papers selling clicks. Also, I fired up a tweet saying if you've got any other Rangers rumours you would like me to read out in the video. And one comes up here saying, what about the Jack Wilshere one? That ends Rangers rumours for this episode. So we've now reached the third part of today's episode. Now, as always, it's going to be a question from the people to the people. So if you're still watching to the end, if you're a channel legend in the truest form, you'll be able to answer me this question. It comes from David Smith at DavidSmithers44. Kyle Lafferty, are you for or against bringing him back? So he's asking the people. I will give him my opinions down in the comments below, and obviously I'll interact with you there. That has been today's video. I apologise about the 3 days off. I just didn't want to just make videos just for the sake of making. I always want to make my videos if I've got something to say, and I think it'd be interesting. So yeah, apologies about that. But that leads us to the end of the episode. That's right, I'll probably see you tomorrow though, because the new car's coming and I need that ad revenue. If you don't mind smashing the like button, obviously subscribing to the channel if you're new. I've been CJ Over 92. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.